Hi, guys. Welcome to Goddess Tarot. My name is Brittany. If you guys haven't been here before, I actually also host a talk show called BZen TV, where we talk about all kinds of mind, body, soul things. But today I'm starting something brand new. It's the Scorpio full moon. And this is something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time, which is read tarot. I love it. I do it for my friends. I've been doing it for quite a while and I'm super passionate about it. Everybody says that I really hit on some things that shock them. So I want to do this for you guys now for fun. I thought we'd enjoy it. So, okay, here we go. Let's get started. I have divided everybody up into your zodiac sign. So you can just go below and click the timestamp if you want to fast forward to your sign. You can also cross watch for other people, but keep in mind that if you are not the person watching this video, there's a chance that you could be on like a different energetic frequency. So let's say I'm a Virgo, for example. If I watch this video for a Virgo friend of mine, but they haven't seen this video, they're not drawn to this, they might be a Virgo on a slightly different energy wave. You know what I mean? So this is for the people really who are watching for who are on this energetic wavelength with us. So if you're watching, this is for you. And if you're cross watching, it could still apply, but just keep that in mind. Okay, so let's get started. I went ahead and meditated and I pulled one card for each zodiac sign. You want to watch your rising sign as well, by the way. If you don't know what that is, get your birth chart done. Go ahead and enter your info into astro-charts.com. That link's below too. And then you guys can kind of get a more full picture of all of the energy. So this reading is for like the full moon starting tonight and then through the end of the month of April. All right. So we're going to start with Aries, as we always do, the first in the zodiac. You guys got the Two of Cups. So the energy around you guys right now is a lot of love, a lot of partnership. So this is specifically romantic, but it could also apply to like business partnerships or friendships. But really, this is a focus on your romantic life, the energy of romance. Love is in the air, essentially, and it's a very positive omen for love. So if you're in love right now, things are going really well and you can expect for things to keep going well. And if you are struggling or you're not with someone that you love or you're looking for love, this is the universe telling you that it is coming for you. So keep working on yourself, really enjoy being who you are and trust that you're going to call that person in. So you really want to embody your energy right now. And for everybody who's in a good relationship at this moment, focus on being grateful for your partner. Focus on doing those special little things that you used to do in the beginning of a relationship. And if someone's asking you out on a date at this time, have a lot of hope because this could be something really special. So keep an open mind, keep an open heart chakra, expect the best in love because that is what you guys have coming for you. By the way, this is the Golden Girls Tarot deck. I love it. So that's why it's like Sophia, Rose, and Blanche and the whole crew, Dorothy on this deck. Okay, so next we have Taurus, and you guys have the Three of Pentacles. So this is a similar energy of coming together, except this is more when it comes to like business relationships or friendships. There's something that you guys are working on right now, or you need to be working on right now that involves a group of people. It involves working together, cooperation, collaboration. If there is something that you've been thinking of joining forces with somebody else on, this is a positive omen. This is a sign that you are on the right path. So focus on working well with others, focus on your communication with other people, focus on keeping a really positive, open mind when it comes to working together with others and having that give and take energy. And if anything in your life doesn't feel that way, maybe think about how you can either improve it or possibly let it go so that the right collaborations and partnerships can come in for you. If you don't leave room for that, then the universe might want to bring you something, but it might not be able to get it to you because you're packed to the gills with all these other things going on. And Taurus people are really known for that because it's hard for Taurus people to let go. So if you are wanting to have this positive partnership energy, if you wish that you could have people to collaborate with, look around and see what you're doing right now and see if it's conducive to allowing that to really come in for you. And If you do have collaborations going right now that you love, be grateful for them. Really nurture those connections. Spend time with the people that give to you. Give to those who give to you. That is a really, really good way for you guys to think during this ending of the month. Okay, next we have Gemini. So Gemini people, you guys have the Knight of Wands. So this last week of April is all about moving forward. It's all about getting that passionate spark of inspiration going for you. So if you've been feeling a little bit like lackluster lately, don't worry, that is about to change. You are about to feel a sense of renewed passion and enthusiasm and energy for life and for your projects. And if you're not feeling that, take a little bit of time to think about what really lights you up. What makes you feel excited and energetic and like you want to get out of bed in the morning or go and do that thing. And whatever that is, move towards it. Really focus on your passions and the things that make you happy. This is the universe giving you the green light to really indulge in your joy, your own fire. Move towards those things, and you are going to see really good results at this time. So for Cancer people, we have the Knight of Swords. So this is also a forward moving energy. This is moving forward though with a sense of logic. You are probably feeling a little bit impulsive at this time. You're probably really ready to start something new. You have an idea, something that, unlike the Knight of Wands, so the Knight of Wands is really coming from passion. That was what Gemini had, if you guys didn't watch that one. But Knight of Swords, this is like you have an idea that you just know is going to work. It's going to get you to that next step. It's going to take you where you want to go. So do a little bit of planning right now. Do like really spend time thinking it through, because you don't want to act on impulse with this. This is a very, very energetic movement forward. So take a moment to think about what you are really wanting to put in motion. Think about your plan and then move forward. Really go for it. Take that plan and make it work for you. Don't hold back. Share your thoughts. Be articulate. Let people know what it is that you believe. Have data, have things to support your claims, have things to support the reasons why. Swords are all about reasons, reasoning, logic, thought. So really build a solid argument and then go for it. It is your time to move forward. Very exciting. Okay, next, for our Leo people watching, we have the Hanged Man. So if you have been doing a lot of different things lately, this last week of April is all about you taking a pause. You really want to be open to the universe and what the messages are for you. So watching this is really, really good for you because you're in a time of pause and receptivity. So take a walk in nature, write in your journal, listen to music, pay attention to the responses that you have to different things outside of yourself. As things pop up for you, take a moment to really reflect on them and see what it is that you think or that you feel is going to make you happy at this time. What's going to feel fulfilling? Don't feel like you need to make a decision at this moment. Don't feel like you need to move forward. If you are reflecting right now, if you're in a state of just kind of observing, that's exactly what you need to be doing. That's exactly where you need to be right now. So trust that. Don't rush. You're a fire sign. And I know that you want to just like make a decision and just go for it. You just want to do something. It is so anti-Leo energy to be in a hanged man state of pause. But trust that you're getting downloads right now. You're getting information. You're getting everything that you need to know when the time is right to make the move in the right direction. So have you guys ever heard like measure twice, cut once? That's what this is. The universe is giving you a lot of gifts. So take the pressure off yourself. You don't need to make a decision at this moment. Enjoy it, observe, and then you'll get a feeling when it's time for you to move forward on something that has sparked your interest. Okay, for all of our Virgos out there, I'm a Virgo too. So I, of course, will be taking this in. Okay, so for all of our Virgos have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is similar to the Knight of Wands as far as like being the beginning. It's more of like that novice energy. But the Page of Wands is starting something brand new. And I think that's really, really funny. By the way, I'm a Virgo sun and I pulling this. This is the first ever tarot video I'm doing for you guys. It is really interesting and spot on, not surprising, right? That Virgos are getting Page of Wands energy. So Page of Wands is really trusting that whatever you're inspired to start right now is what you're meant to be doing. So it's a very positive omen. If there's something that you've been wanting to start and you haven't done it yet, don't be afraid to have that beginner's mind. Don't be afraid to start on a new journey because spirit is actually telling you that that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing right now. And you're about to have an adventure. Of course, it's not going to be smooth sailing the whole way. Don't get discouraged, but trust that this start of something new is going to be really good for you. It's going to be something that you need to experience and just get ready for a journey. Don't put too much pressure on it. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Virgos are known for doing that. We're known for being perfectionists. We're known for wanting to make everything right or having it all lined up. Or when you hit your first snag, you feel like, oh no, like this isn't the right thing or I made a mistake. This is saying, don't go into your thinking mind. Don't go into your thinking mode. Move towards whatever it is that's inspiring you, that wand energy, that fire, that passion. Make a move towards it and then keep going because it's exactly what is meant for you and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Okay, so for our Libra people, you guys got Page of Swords, which is really, really great because Libras and all air signs are associated with the swords. So you're very much in your element right now. At the end of this month, the end of April, it's all about you really getting in touch with your logical side, which comes really easy. That comes super easy to you. So if there's something that is bothering you, if there's something that has been bothering you, especially like around that full moon on the 26th at the time that I'm recording this, if there's something that's been bothering you, just trust that you have the ability, you have everything that you need. You are so smart. You are so well equipped to handle and overcome this challenge that you need to do a little bit of thinking. Carve out some time for you to think through whatever it is that has been causing conflict or bothering you and come up with a new solution. The time is right for you to come up with new solutions, for you to really think things through and take all of the information that you've been gathering, all of the experiences that you've been having, and really assimilate it. Take some time because you are going to find the answer. This is your time to find the answer. So if something's been bothering you, don't worry about it. One thing that just kind of popped into my head that you can do if there's something that's really been bothering you, get a journal and write the question down and then take some time to think and then write the answer. So for example, I've been really stressed out about money and I'm not sure what to do. Take some time to think and then brainstorm ideas. Act like someone else is asking you the question because Libras are great at giving advice. You guys are so balanced. You're so good at seeing two sides of a situation. You're so good at looking at everything that's going on, at being really, really balanced and calm and able to assess things fully. So if you do that right now, you're going to find the answer. So take a moment and see what you can figure out. Okay, next we have Scorpio. So Scorpios are in a Four of Cups energy. So that's a lot of like rumination. It's a lot of thinking about the past. If you guys can see, this is Rose here in the Golden Girls deck. And she has a pillow and she has, these three cups in front of her on the table, but she's thinking about this fourth cup that she doesn't have. And if you'll notice, she does have three. She has three cups, but she's pining for one. So sometimes Scorpios can get into their head about things. I have a Scorpio moon. It's a Scorpio full moon. So I think that energy's been pretty strong lately. But I do understand what that feels like. And you guys tend to get into like overthinking mode when something's been bothering you. It's super hard for y'all to let go of, past slights or people who have hurt you in the past, it's hard to forgive people sometimes. It's hard to forgive yourself sometimes. So, Scorpio people, you guys really need to take this cue from the universe to clear out anything that is negative right now. Take a moment to think about the things that have been bothering you. Monitor your self talk. If you've been, thinking about an ex, thinking about a friendship that didn't work out, thinking about things that your parents did to you when you were a child that hurt your feelings, anything that is in the past that you can't change right now, that's what this is talking about. And becoming aware of those things and how we ruminate or relive or, allow them to bring baggage into the present moment and block our present happiness. Being aware of those things is really, really helpful. So the next time you're thinking of something that's making you sad, a situation or questioning like why you acted one way and not another, take a deep breath and realize that you're here now. I would even say that to myself if I were you. I would say, I'm here now. I have so many things that I can accomplish. I have so much to be grateful for. Look at those 3 cups. Even list out the things that you're grateful for. Spend time in the energy of like excitement for what's to come, vision your future and gratitude for what you have. And if you do look back, try to find the lesson. Try to find what you learned and what you gained, even from difficult situations. And that can be extremely healing. So, this tells me that a mindset shift is what the universe wants you to experience. And when we do take the universe's advice, on the other side, there's always a reward. So, if you shift your mindset, there's going to be something that comes in for you that makes you really, really happy and probably will make you forget about everything that ever bothered you. It's going to come in the present moment and you're going to get to enjoy it. So get yourself into that state of mind and prepare yourself for those gifts, for that cup of love and happiness that's on its way to you. Okay, so Sagittarius, you guys got the 8 of Pentacles. So this is all about mastery. This is all about building and continuing to work diligently towards everything that's meant for you. It is being on a path that is the right path for you and continuing to persevere and apply yourself as you grow, as you build that following, if you're on YouTube, or climb the corporate ladder in your career, or build that relationship with the love of your life. This is someone who has arrived at a certain point in their life. You've hit a peak. You're where you're supposed to be. You're on track. You're on your path, Sagittarius. But now there is this need to keep going. Look, so in this card, so cute, Blanche is she's been building a cake. She's decorating the cake. And look at that. Look at those 3 tiers. She is diligent. She is applying that piping. If you guys have ever decorated like a cookie or a cake, like in a really intricate way, you know what it's like when you're getting towards the end and you just want to rush through the ending. You're like, okay, why did I do this? I've been doing this for 3 hours, but you've come so far. This is that encouragement from the universe to keep going, because when you keep going, you're going to end up with this beautiful masterpiece of like just like this cake. So the masterpiece could be an amazing, solid, strong relationship. It could be the completion of a creative project. It could be hitting that next goal. It could be a sense of accomplishment. So, Sagittarius, keep going. This is your encouragement from the universe to continue to move forward in a methodical way. And if you're starting to lose motivation, because sometimes when we're at this stage, we can lose the motivation. It's like we've already come so far. We just can't imagine, that back 9, that home stretch. It just seems like it's so much. If you're feeling like that, that's okay. That is so normal, so human. We all do that. But this is your cue from the universe to maybe put some, daily routines in place, for example. Like if you're working on a project and you're starting to notice that you're procrastinating and you're not really getting it done, take a time every day without fail that you sit down and work on it for at least 20 minutes. And I know that probably doesn't sound like the most fun, but putting a structure in place, holding yourself accountable, is going to feel really good. So try to enjoy the habit. Make it something that feels fulfilling for you. Pat yourself on the back every time you follow through because this is what you need to do right now to get that reward. And you're already doing it. So keep going. The universe sees your hard work, loves you, and is giving you that pat on the back to keep on going. Capricorn, you guys got the Knight of Cups. So this is such a beautiful energy. I love the Cups cards because the cups are all about emotion, love, and romance, and feeling that, wish fulfillment. So the Knight of Cups is someone who is bringing a cup of love. So this could be you bringing this to somebody else. So if you have a crush that you have not confessed your love to, this is the week. Just do it. The universe is telling you it's time for you to tell this person how you feel. Or you could expect a message from someone if you might have a secret admirer that you don't know about yet, who's going to make a love offer and approach you. Or this could be you bringing your cup of love to a creative project. There may be something that you've been wanting to do that would really make you happy, but you haven't even approached it yet. You haven't brought your cup of love to it yet. The universe is telling you that you need to bring your love, your energy to someone or something this week. So if it's creativity for you, find that project that you have been excited about and bring your attention and love to it. Spend some time painting, spend some time starting a podcast, whatever it is that would make you happy. It's time for you to apply your energy to it and enjoy it. This is a really great time for you. This is a time when your heart is going to be happy. You're going to feel fulfilled and joyful and excited about life. And you're just going to have all the warm fuzzies. So enjoy that, Capricorn. Okay, Aquarius. So you guys have the Five of Swords. So this is a pretty intense energy. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But out of everything, there's always something good. So I'm glad that you guys are here if you're an Aquarius watching this, because this could be a bit of a challenging energy if you didn't know it was coming or you didn't really understand why something was happening. So Five of Swords is kind of a sneaky energy. If you guys look at this card, we have Dorothy holding the swords, looking really mischievous. And then we have Rose with her back turned, looking all sad. Can you guys see that? So the Five of Swords it tells a story that there's been conflict, there's been disagreement, there's been competition, could even be some deceitfulness. Either you or someone else could have been experiencing these emotions. And this is never something fun to go through, right? Like nobody likes to feel all that negativity. No one likes to go through all the bad vibes. No one likes to feel the bad vibes. But every situation in our lives teaches us a lesson that we build on, right? And at this time, the Scorpio new moon or full moon, the Scorpio full moon is active. The energy is really active for 3 days before and 3 days after. And the fullness of this moon hits on the 26th, April 26th. So if you guys are watching this at the end of April, just know that whatever kind of conflict or difficulty you've been going through right now is a great time. Oh, you guys, 11:11. Okay, so what I'm saying, if you're watching this, Aquarius, what I'm saying is for you. This is the time to really accept the truth. You have to accept the truth. And once you accept the truth of what's gone on or the mistakes that you've made, we all make mistakes. So if you made a mistake, that's okay. Don't be hard on yourself. Just take a deep breath and know that this too shall pass. If you made a mistake, do your best to try to make reparations. You can apologize to someone. You can leave the situation gracefully. If somebody else has hurt you, you can acknowledge that, have that awareness, validate yourself, validate your own feelings, accept that's what's really happened, and allow the situation to fall away. Allow yourself to walk away from these 5 swords, from this negativity, from this bad energy. And that can be walking away from an actual person or situation, or it can mean evaluating your own feelings. If you're the one who has been feeling like this or has been competing with other people in a way that doesn't really feel healthy, um, you can walk away from those thought patterns. You can walk away from anything negative like this, just by reframing, just by changing our mindset, by being honest with ourselves, by being more loving. We can overcome and get out of that negative, kind of an icky vibe. So if you're feeling an icky vibe right now, just practice more self-care, Aquarius. Um, Take a little breather from anything that's been hurting you, or this could be a great time to put up some boundaries. If someone was acting this way towards you, honor yourself, honor your boundaries, put up that boundary, and spend a little more time doing things that make you happy, things that you love and enjoy. If you have a bad gut feeling about something, trust that. I'm not saying like make a decision based on that, because if you do have an icky feeling about something, if it's a gut feeling, um, just by you kind of pulling back and focusing on your own energy, you're going to get a lot of clarity around the situation. So if somebody's been doing something shady, like, it's going to come out eventually, right? And things tend to change and shift when we shift. So shift your energy onto yourself and see how you feel. See what changes for you, and just allow yourself to detach from this 5 of Swords, kind of icky, competitive, negative energy. Practice that self-care. You will come out the other side. If you do this, if you take this advice from the universe, on the other side, you're going to experience a lot more harmony, a lot more happiness and joy. This can be a great time to, read self-help books, get inspired. Just detach from the ickiness and don't dwell on it. That's the other thing. Do not dwell on the ickiness. But sending you guys a big hug. Okay, and last but not least, Pisces got the 7 of Pentacles. So actually, I'm going to redraw for Pisces. That was too similar. Okay, so for Pisces, you guys got the 10 of Swords. Okay, now don't freak out. I know that a lot of tarot card readers say that the 10 of Swords is like a heartbreak or something terrible. So I don't think that it always is something terrible at all. I think that the 10 of Swords, and kind of the intuitive hit I'm getting for you guys watching right now for the end of April, is that there's been something in your life that has caused you a great deal of difficulty and pain. Now, if you look at this card, it's Dorothy holding a picture of Stan, her ex-husband, with like all the swords in it. And she's just kind of like gazing out the window, and she's just thinking right now, it looks like. And if you guys have seen Golden Girls, you know that Stan was Dorothy's ex-husband, who was like a cheater and a sleazebag and like all this stuff. And then they just like make fun of him for the rest of the show, and like he has a toupee, and like he's a goof. So the point of that is, though, that at one time Dorothy really loved Stan, which is why she obviously has this picture of him. But later she realized, as the show goes on, as the Golden Girls goes on, she realizes what a complete and utter doofus this man is. I mean, I'm talking the cheesy outfits. At one point he got in trouble for like tax evasion and pulled her into it. I mean, I think he sold big fake dog poop at one point. So what I'm trying to tell you is what Dorothy and what you guys are experiencing in some area of your life, what she experienced and what you guys are feeling is that there was once something in your life that you had a great deal of hope around, something that you really thought was special, something that you really thought was for you. And you put a lot of energy into it, a lot of time, a lot of love, a lot of dedication. And that is wonderful. Hats off to you guys for doing that. That is exactly what we are here to do. We're supposed to embrace the things that light us up. We're supposed to live life fully. But sometimes when we do that, as you guys know, as we all know, it doesn't always turn out to be what we expected. And we don't always get what we thought we were going to get or what we want to get. but we always receive something from the universe. And it's always for our highest good, even though sometimes it doesn't feel like it is. So, whatever this heartbreak energy is, whatever this situation or person, or it could even be a behavior that you have, whatever you have cut off in your life, just know that that whole experience brought you a lot of strength and clarity, and it brought you a lot closer to who you really are and what the universe is bringing together for you. We all have these lessons and these things that we go through that sometimes, in the moment, it just seems like the worst thing ever. But I'll tell you guys this, spoiler alert, in Golden Girls, Dorothy goes on to find a lot of love and happiness in her life. And it was not with the toupee wearing, tax evading doofus Stan, who's in this picture and she's looking so sad about it. But if she would have stayed with this person, uh, she wouldn't have ever met the person that she actually ends up with who makes her really, really happy. And I know that sometimes we wonder, like, well, why did I have to go through this? Why did this happen? I'm going to keep using Dorothy as an example because when she got together with Stan, one of the things that they talk about in the show is that, he kept doing these things and she kept forgiving him. She kept taking him back. Well, for her self-development, for her sense of self-worth and just like growing as a person, I think she had to go through that so that she could learn to love herself. She could learn to walk away from things like that. Because when we allow things to keep happening to us, it's not our fault. You are like, there's no victim blaming. It's not your fault for what other people do to you. But when we go through those things, sometimes we learn things about ourselves like, oh, wow, I guess I didn't have a lot of self worth to keep going back or keep taking that person back, And by knowing that, we can shift the energy and realize that we are worth so much more. And by realizing that, walking away, this 10 of Swords energy, really just sticking a knife in the things that are not for us. By doing that, we are able to walk forward with a new sense of purpose, self, dignity, energy, self love, self worth. And that is what gets us that person, that thing, that situation that is meant for us. So pat yourself on the back at this time, Pisces. It looks like you've really gone through a lot. Give yourself some self care. Trust that what is meant for you is coming your way and that you are more ready for it right now because of this situation than you've ever been before. So by letting this go, by processing the emotions, the universe is just giving you a little pat on the back right now, a little reminder to release it, let it go, release it fully. Don't hold on to the negative feelings. Don't hold on to self-blame, self-doubt. Just really think of the lesson, think of what you learned, and release the rest. And move forward confidently, armed with that lesson, armed with all of the things that you learned, and trust that a blessing is on its way to you. Okay, you guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that reading. Thank you for joining me for this. If you guys have other readings that you'd like me to do, let me know in the comments. I'm going to be doing collective readings. I'm going to be doing just messages from spirit. I'm going to be doing predictions for each sign. So I'm really excited to start this series, and I'm happy you guys are here. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Enjoy the end of April.